In this video, we'll see how to identify momentum-based stocks based on the delivery data that we get from NSE. So in the first tab, you have all the symbols from NSE and the name of the company. Column C onwards is the data that we get from Screener. That is the latest reported sales, profit, the industry sector of the company. But more on that on the second part of the video where I explain you about this second functionality. So coming on to the first button, get delivery data. So once you click this button, you'll be asked how many days of historical data do you want for analysis. And this is the summary table that we have. So let's get, for example, 10 days data. So firstly, it will go to a link from chart link, and based on this screener, it will identify the stocks that are in bullish trend. After that, it will get all the delivery data, and this is the summary table that you have. First two columns, the symbol and the name of the company, are self-explanatory. The next important column that you have over here is the column G, which shows you the average of delivery percentage. So now I have selected for 10 trading days, I'll get an average delivery percentage in those last 10 trading days. Then you have column I, which shows you the count of days on which the delivery percentage was more than the average delivery percentage. So in this case, I had previously run it for just for 3 days. So you can see for stocks like NTPC, 2 out of 3 days, the delivery percentage was more than the average delivery percentage. And the column E shows you the margin by which, when it is more than average delivery percentage, what is the average margin by which it is greater than average delivery percentage. So column E, column G, and column I. Based on this, we identify the stocks which are good to invest in, to trade in based on momentum, and those are highlighted in green. You can see some of the stocks do not have these prices. So this depends totally on the filter that you have in the chart link. So only the stocks which are identified to be in a bullish run, to be above 200-day moving averages, above 50-day moving averages, only for those stocks we get the price. We do not go through the exercise of getting the prices for all of them, and only in these stocks we would be interested in. We'll just wait for a couple of minutes for the program to fetch the data, the delivery data. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, we have gotten the data for 10 days, out of which 6 days in NTPC, which is highlighted in green. 6 out of 10 days, the delivery percentage was more than average. Even the average delivery percentage is not meager, something like 28% or 26%. It is quite substantial, 51%. And for these 6 days, it has crossed the average by 3%. So NTPC seems like a good momentum stock at currently. So this is just a summary data. Then you also have analysis tab where you have the daily delivery percentage, the average volume. So you do not risk of getting into the illiquid stocks, the average delivery percentage, and again the same, the count for which it was more than the average delivery percentage. Sorry, in column P you have the count for which it was more than the average delivery percentage, and in column O you have an average. Whenever it is higher than average delivery percentage, by what percent is it higher? So for example, if I check for NTPC, okay, if I check for Jubilant Foodworks, here I can see the average delivery percentage in last 10 days was 34%. For 5 days out of 10, it was more than this, and it was more by a value of approximately 2.2%. It has good volume, and if I check for the recent past, like, so 3 out of last 4 days, the average delivery percentage was positive. That is, it was more than the average delivery percentage for last 10 days. So that gives me an indication that this is a stock which might see a good positive movement in near future. Let me know if you have any questions or queries on this part of the video.